Hello, everyone. Welcome to yoga. Welcome to your 45-minute vinyasa class. We will be starting in a seat today. Of course, if you are on your back, just stay as you are, wherever feels comfortable. However, we will be starting our practice with some breathing techniques. But for now, just take a comfortable seat. You can take an easy seat, cross-legged, or you can take Thunderbolt. So that's sitting on the heels of your feet, knees together, maybe bringing the palms on top of the knees. However, if you do have sensitive knees, just take a comfortable seat. And maybe start to close your eyes here while you're in your seat. Start to loosen the shoulders. So bring the shoulders up towards the ears, then release them back, roll the shoulders back. Loosen the jaw, let out an exhale. Just to start, we're going to keep the breath natural, so don't feel any pressure to slow down right away. Just allow yourself to arrive to your yoga class, onto your yoga mat. Try to get out any movements out of the body, and just let your breath be natural for the next couple of breaths. If your eyes are not closed yet, you can start to close them now. And while I have you in a seat, I would just ask for you to try to straighten and lengthen your spine so that you're present. Take another natural breath here. Now we're going to start to work on our pranayama breathing. So we're just going to be retaining a little bit more air into the lungs while exhaling that same amount out. So again, if you're in a slouched position, just try, if you can, to lengthen that spine. And then release, exhale out of the mouth, and then we'll start our pranayama breathing. Next time you inhale, we're going to inhale for a count of 4. So inhaling 1, 2, feel the energy rise up. 3, keep breathing, take another sip. 4, hold it, and then release. 4, 3, let the belly drop. 2, belly comes to spine. 1, let everything go. Start over from the top. We'll do that 4 more times. Inhale, lengthening that spine, taking in 1, 2, feel the lungs purifying. 3, hold. 4, stay. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. 3 more times. Inhale, spine is lengthening. Take in all that good prana energy into the body. Taking another sip of air, holding at the top, and then exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more to go. Inhale. Let this breath work try to clear your body, your mind of thoughts. Exhale. 4, 3. Release all that toxic energy and all that buildup in the body. Just let it all go. Last breath. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. 1 more breath. Take another sip. Strong lungs. Let it all go. Very slowly start to open the eyes as we return our breath to normal. We'll take a little bit of stretching here in our seat. If you're on your knees, you can come onto your sitting bones and take an easy cross-legged seat. And then we'll just take a couple breaths together in unison, inhaling our arms overhead, looking up, spacious lungs, and then exhale, hands to the heart, chin to the chest, maybe a little bow of gratitude here. 2 more. Inhale, arms up, Look up, keep breathing, reach and reach and reach and exhale. Hands to the heart, a little chin to chest bow to yourself, to your practice, to your fellow yogis. Last breath, inhale, arms overhead, look up, keep breathing, taking another sip of air. Exhale, hands to the heart. From here, we're going to take a couple side bends. So we're going to start with our right forearm sliding towards the right of us so the elbow can be down onto the mat. When you inhale, bring the left arm overhead, almost as if you're scooping through the clouds. Your gaze can be up. If your left sitting bone is floating, try to bring it down. You can also come up on the tips of your fingers if coming onto your forearms is too much. Just take another breath. Whatever you do, breathe. Try to keep that same smooth inhale. Belly softens, exhale. Come out of that nice and slow, and we'll move to the other side. So left arm comes down, inhale the right arm up, stretching the right side of the body, looking up, or you can keep the gaze down towards your left hand. Take 2 breaths. Take one more full inhale, stretching the fingertips a little farther to the right. Exhale, come out. Bring the hands to the heart. And we're going to take a gentle butterfly stretch now. So if you're in an easy seat, just bring the soles of the feet together. And it's early in class, so you can decide how deep you want this groin stretch. If you are a little bit more open, you can bring the heels closer. And then inhale, we're going to take some cat-cows from this butterfly. So bringing the hands now on the insides of the knees. Inhale to lift the chest and gaze up. So you're in a heart-opening back bend. Then exhale, chin to the chest, rounding spine. We're going to do this about 5 to 7 times. I encourage you to move slow in the beginning. Inhale, heart lifts. Try to gaze behind your brain, metaphorically. Exhale, chin to chest, spine rounds, cat spine. Close your eyes here. This is just our spinal navel workout. You can add organic movement here. Sometimes it feels good to kind of make like shoulder circles. Go ahead and get creative in your cat-cow. There's no wrong way to do yoga. I mean, well, there is, but listen to your body. If it feels good, just move in a way that feels good. As long as you're breathing, you don't even have to do cat and cow. You can just simply sit here and work on breath. It's a good time to keep the eyes closed here as well for the next 3-4 breaths, just so that you're focused on your practice and you're not really caring about what your neighbor is doing or how anybody looks. I encourage to go a little bit deeper with each stretch, maybe move the breath a little slower and more intentional. 2 more breaths to go. Vinyasa yoga is the style that I teach, and that pretty much just means sinking your breath into a movement, into a flow. So technically we're flowing right now. A flow doesn't always have to be like a crazy power flow or hot yoga. Flow is just moving breath into the next movement. Take your last breath, even out. Come back into a neutral spine. We're going to close the knees together. Give yourself a little hug. Maybe squeeze the forehead down, nice and safe. And then we're going to bring our hands behind our back. And you're going to bring your feet maybe on the outsides of your yoga mat. We're just going to do some windmilling with the knees and the hips, kind of more hip opening here. But more so just focus on the breath. So I know it feels really easy to want to swing around and move right away, but just try to be mindful with yourself, because I feel like, you know, there's a lot of rushing all the time in life. So just allow yourself to be slow and intentional with your movement. Sometimes you get better results the slower and the more intentional you breathe. So let's just take a couple more breaths. You can even keep the eyes closed. Last breath. Come back into the center. Make your way into a tabletop here. Take your time. From tabletop, make sure the wrists are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. Your spine is straight. If you want, you can move through a couple cat-cows here. I'm not going to spend too much time in cat-cow, but it does feel good to kind of just move around sometimes. We are going to work on stretching our calves from tabletop, so whenever you feel like you've had enough movement, come back into tabletop. Just have some stillness here. When you inhale, feel the spine lengthen from the tailbone to the base of the skull as you're pushing the mat away. Your shoulders expand. When you exhale, engage those deep abdominal muscles here. Feel the tightening in the core, just a little core work. From here, we're going to stretch out the right leg. So we're kind of essentially bouncing on the ball of the foot here. So you're stretching that right calf muscle. So just kind of rock up and down, and you're going to feel that stretch in the right calf. Just take a couple breaths. Whatever you do, don't hold your breath. Just breathe. And then from here, we're going to come back into our tabletop, but we're going to lift that right leg, and then we're going to bring it towards the left of the mat, gazing towards past our left shoulder. So you'll feel the stretch in your left IT band here too. Also, you can rock here as well. Horse biting tail. Just take 3 breaths. One more breath. So next we're going to inhale, and we're going to bring that right leg out towards the right of us. Right foot plants down. We're going to exhale to send that left hip back. It's kind of like a modified child's pose here. Take 3 breaths. Your forehead can come down towards the mat, or your gaze can be up towards the top of the mat. Take 1 more breath. Inhale to come back up to a neutral spine. Bring that right knee back. Move through a cat-cow if it feels good, or any other transition as we prepare for the left side. Make sure the hands are spread nice and wide. Now we're going to inhale to send that left leg straight back on the balls of our feet, and you can start to make some little movements up and down, stretching that left calf muscle. Just take a couple breaths. When you're ready to do your horse biting tail on the left side, inhale that left leg up, bring it towards the right side of the body so that you start to look past that right shoulder. 3 breaths. When you've exhaled that last breath, inhale to lift that leg back up, bringing it towards the left of us. Left foot plants. Take an inhale here. You can even lift the heart like a cow heart here. And then exhale, send that right hip back towards the right heel. Take 3 breaths here. One more breath. Once the lungs are emptied, inhale to lift that heart back up. Bring that left knee back. Bring the big toes to touch. We're coming into child's pose for 5 breaths. If child's pose is not your pose today, just take a comfortable seat. Once you're in your child's pose, you can begin to rock your forehead left and right on your yoga mat. And just so that we can start to bring more peace within, invitation to slow your breath down here. Also, if you are somebody who likes to set intentions for your practice, maybe your intention can be maybe a devotion to yourself or your practice or somebody in your life that you know that needs some love or anything. Just go ahead and send that energy right here into the earth. Earth is listening, feels your vibrations. Your thoughts become reality. So just say some good stuff right now for your class and for the rest of your weekend and week ahead. Take a couple breaths. For your last inhale, if you would like a little bit of stretching, you can stretch the fingertips towards the top of the mat as you inhale. When you exhale, try to let something go. Maybe the hips sink back. Maybe the chest comes a little closer. Maybe you just let any kind of self-doubt go here. Next time you inhale, press up tabletop, curl the toes, and exhale into downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. So take your time. There's no rush. Let the knees be bent so that your spine is straight. Start to walk out the dog here. Also let the head be heavy. Try not to crank your head up and look around. Just let the head be so loose that you can move it around, shake it yes and no. Just get all that extra tension out of the skull and the neck. Make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide and your middle finger is pointing towards the top of the mat. Spread the toes nice and wide. Again, let the knees be bent here so your spine is straight. We have 3 breaths to go. Next time you inhale, you can come up on the tippy toes. And then when you exhale, send the heels back and let the chest come towards the thighs. Head is heavy. 2 more. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels drop. For the last breath, just find some stillness. 1 full breath here. Now we're going to walk our feet about 2 footprints up towards the hands and make the feet come wider on the yoga mat. What we're doing is setting up for a twist here. Excuse me. We're grabbing opposite ankles, so keep the left palm planted down, and with your right hand, grab towards that left ankle. Take 3 breaths. So you're grabbing opposite ankles for a twist, looking up, maybe at your left shoulder, maybe just out. Take 1 more breath. Full exhale, and then come out of that twist. Keeping the right palm pressed into the mat. Grab your right ankle with your left hand. You can also raise the right arm up towards the sky if that feels good, or just keep the hand down. Take 2 breaths. Come out of that twist. Walk the hands forward. Come back into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Pedal out the legs. Now as we inhale, we're going to roll into a plank. Shoulders come over the wrist. 3 breaths here. Let the spine be straight. Engage the core. Feel the fire ignite inside of you. Take another breath. Now when you exhale, drop the knees. Come down nice and slow. Chest comes down. Uncurl the toes, inhaling cobra. Let the hands float. Exhale, forehead down, stay down, keep your forehead down. We're gonna do 3 cobras, and I wanna have us set up nicely for cobra, so don't worry about anything right now besides setting up our cobras. So if it feels good for you, press the feet together as if you're like zipping the feet together, making a cobra tail. Toenails are pressed into the mat. Now, slide your fingertips down towards the top of your floating rib cage so your elbows are poking up like a 90-degree angle. Good adjustments. But keep the forehead down because I don't want you to use any back muscles right now. We're just aligning ourselves here. Good, you guys, good. So just breathe and do nothing at all. Now, next time you inhale, we're taking a baby cobra. Try to use your low back strength to peel the heart up. Inhale, lift the gaze ever so slightly, just like a little baby cobra. Exhale, forehead down. We're going to do 2 more. Bigger breath, bigger cobra head. Inhale, lengthen. Good. Look up. Exhale, down. Third cobra. Inhale, grow that cobra hood. Shine your hearts. Look up, look up, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here and down dog. We're going to move into our first part of our sequence. So we're going to inhale the right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. We're going to exhale, curling knee to nose, and then we're going to send that foot into through the center of our hands. Drop that left knee down, uncurl the left toes. Now don't worry about coming up right away because we're not quite doing that. So just kind of keep your hands framing that right foot. And let's work on the legs first. So make sure that left leg behind you is straight. So it's not like hanging out to the left or coming in because that's going to kind of affect your balance. So as long as your legs are feeling stable here, we're just going to take an easy twist. So keep the left palm down. Inhale the right arm up towards the sky. Take 3 breaths. You can stay like this, or if you want to power up your vinyasa, lift that left knee. 2 breaths. Shoulders are stacked. Twists are detoxifying. So inhale, lengthen those arms. Stay for that exhale. 1 more breath. Untwist. Low lunge. Release that left knee down if it was up. Inhale the arms up. Very optional to take a back bend. Don't feel like you have to do any back bending today. Just take 3 breaths. Feel the support of your left shin grounding you. Take 1 more breath. Inhale to come out of that back bend slowly. Exhale to frame that right foot. We're straightening that left. We're bringing that left knee up and straightening the right leg. Sorry. We're coming into pyramid pose, but we're going to stay down. So you're going to start to scooch the left foot up closer towards the top. However, you want to keep your legs in separate lanes. Again, we're staying low here. The left foot can be angled out at about a 40-degree angle. You can have a slight bend in the right knee if this is a little too intense right now. Take a breath here. Pyramid pose. The spine should be straight, so inhale to lift the heart and look up as your hands are still framing that foot for support. And then when you exhale, maybe you can bring the chin down towards the chest. Just take 2 breaths here. You'll feel that stretch in the right hamstring for sure and that right calf. Just take 1 more breath. Now we're going to step the left foot to meet the right at the top of the mat. Inhaling to a halfway lift. Hands on your shin. Fold as you exhale, nice and slow into our first forward fold. Let the knees be bent. You can grab opposite elbows. You can sway left and right. Only going to be here for 3 breaths. Also, if you need a little help keeping the head more grounded down, you can scoop your fingertips underneath your sub-occipital muscles and the base of the skull to kind of help keep the head down. Sometimes that feels really good. Also, if you are doing that, you can kind of massage the muscles underneath the skull too. Take another breath. Release the grip if you have one. We're going to inhale and slowly rise to standing mountain pose. Just close your eyes here. Take a breath. We're going to move through one sun salutation to the left side here. So start at the top of the mat. We're going to inhale, arms overhead, strong breath. Look up, maybe just a teeny little back bend, dropping that head back. Exhale, hands to heart, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands on shin, spine is straight. Step back as you exhale, plank, drop the knees, lower the heart down. Inhale to press up into cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Just take a breath here. Pedal out the dog. Moving to the left side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, curling knee to nose, stepping the left foot through the center of your hands, gently releasing your right knee, uncurling the right toes. Remember, we're staying down here, so we're going to try to focus on our leg setup. So ankle is aligned with the knee, which is aligned with the hip. From here, right hand down, inhale, left arm up, easy twist. Option to lift that left knee. Take 3 breaths. Maybe it feels good to exhale out of the mouth. One more. Exhale, untwist. Bring that right knee down. If it was up, we're coming into low lunge. Moving slow. Inhale, arms overhead. Maybe a baby back bend. Maybe you try a different style of back bend than last time if you did. Take 3 breaths. Feel the support of your right shin pressed into the mat. Your breath is guiding you. Take 1 more breath. Inhale, gently come out of your back bend. Frame that left foot as we move into pyramid. You're going to lift up that right knee, straightening the right leg. Left leg also straightens, and then you're going to start to bring that right foot closer towards the top. So it's kind of like warrior 1 legs, except we're not bending the left knee. So your right foot is slightly angled at a 40-degree angle, pointing outward. Keep the hands framing the foot. We're staying low like this, but we are going to inhale to lift the heart like cow heart so that our spine is straight here. And then for the next 3 breaths, maybe you can exhale that chin to the chest. Try to find yourself feeling maybe grounded here, closer to the earth, closer to yourself. 2 breaths. One more breath. You can slightly start to bend into that left knee as we bring the right foot to meet the left at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Maybe slightly deeper fold if that feels good for you. Inhale, rolling nice and slow. Extended mountain. Arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Chin to the chest. Release your palms, mountain pose. Use this time to take 5 breaths or take a drink of water, or if you need to wipe any sweat, or if you don't need any of that. Another good point of focus in mountain is bringing the energy to the feet. So you can kind of pedal the feet here. Come on the sides, the insides. Pay a lot of attention to the feet. We do have a balancing practice today in our after our next sequence. So it's really good if you want to hold the balance to make sure our feet is connecting with the earth here. Just have a moment of silence as we set up for our standing vinyasa sequence. Just take 2 full, nourishing breaths here. We're going to move through a sun salutation. So inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart, forward fold, hinging at the hips and then rounding down. Inhale, halfway lift, plant those hands. Exhale, knees down, chest down, chin down, 8-limbed pose. Inhale, heart up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath, just pedal the dog out. Keeping the left foot grounded, inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot through the center of the hands. Temporary low runner's lunge, just to catch our footing and to catch our breath. So you want to be on the ball of your left foot for a lunge. When you are ready, use those strong prana lungs, inhaling the arms up. You're in high lunge, crescent warrior. Exhale here. Take 3 breaths. I won't hold you here for too long. Feel the energy in your feet. Slow the breath down here, even though you feel maybe fight or flight. Stay. Last breath. Good focus, you guys. Now, when we exhale, we're going to open up to warrior 2. So we're going to adjust the feet. Bending into that right knee. The right heel is going to be center towards the inner left foot. Everyone looks good. Bend into the right knee. Let the right knee point towards the right pinky toe so your hips are open. Let your arms be in the same plane. Shoulders relaxed. Your yoga gaze through the right fingertips. Take 3 breaths. Feel this energy coming through your body. Harness that energy. Stay with it. Take another full breath. Keeping that bend in the right knee. Reverse warrior. Inhale, arm overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down. Take a flow or take a child's pose. If you want to flow, step that foot back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, heart up, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath here. One more side to go. Inhale, left leg to the sky, 3-legged. Exhale, stepping left foot through the center of our hands, catching our breath before we move into our crescent warrior. No need to rush. When you feel ready, inhale, arms up, high lunge, 3 breaths. Strong crescent warrior 2. Stay with it, stay. You have 1 more breath to go. And exhale, warrior 2 on the left. Take your time. If you need to bring the arms down just for a second, it's fine. Don't think too much into it. Shoulders relaxed. Take 3 breaths. Just 3 breaths out of your life. 2. 1 more breath. So strong. Keep that bend in the left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach all the way back. Exhale, take a little flow or take a child's pose. What does the body want today? Do you want more rest? Do you want more energy? We will meet in child's pose when you are ready. Take 3 breaths in child's. We have time for 1 balancing before we come down for, some grounding. For now, just kind of bring your breath and your heart back to a normal pace. Yogi's choice if you feel like taking a flow on the way or just come right into down dog. We will all eventually meet in down dog. We're going to send the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, stepping the right foot through the center of our hands, coming into high lunge just for a beat. We're going to straighten the right leg, bring the hands to the heart, bring the hands on the hips. Start to walk that left foot up a little closer, kind of like we were doing pyramid before. Good. Okay, so for balancing pose, Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. So we're going to start on the right foot. So pick up your toes and start to press down. Like feel that momentum, like we're about to take flight. Good. All right. Inhale the arms over the head. Fingers clasp, release index fingers, squeeze biceps to the ears. Start to make flight. We're going to start coming onto the right leg, lifting the left leg. We're trying to turn ourselves into a capital T for 3 breaths. If this is too much, bring the hands to the heart or open up to airplane. Keep the heart lifted. Keep that left hip level with the right. 2 breaths. Beautiful. 1 more. Float that left knee up, hands to heart, release the left leg. Shake out the right foot. Shake it out. We'll move to the other side. So from the tops of the mats, step the right foot behind you, 40-degree angle. Yes. All right, now we're going to do the same thing over here. Hands on the hips. Start to teeter into that left foot. Grow confidence here, knowing that your left foot is going to be stabilizing our balance. It's not about turning into a perfect T shape or anything like that. This is a balancing pose, so let's just focus on that. When we feel ready, arms overhead, Virabhadrasana 3, clasp the fingers, squeeze biceps to ears, start to take flight. Right leg lifts, bring the right hip down to meet the left. Point with your fingers, point with the toes. 3 breaths. Start to lock into that left knee. 2. 1 more breath. Bring that right knee floating, hands to heart. Shake it out. Nice work, you guys. We are going to make our way into down dog, onto our knees, onto a seat. Easy seat. Kind of how we started. Maybe bringing 1 hand on the heart, 1 hand on the belly. Loving yourself here. Thanking your body. Building up a little heat, nurturing the heart. Connecting and grounding our energy with the earth. Treat every day like it's Earth Day. Root down. Love yourself. Feel your heartbeat start to come to a nice, slow, peaceful pace. We're going to make our way into our closing hip pose. So we're coming into pigeon. Yeah, you can move your wrists around if that feels good. Just shake all that stuff out. If you're somebody who's kind of over being on the knees or just anything to do with the knees, come onto your back and take a figure 4 and I can direct you into that. Otherwise, let's take pigeon pose. So come into a tabletop. You can always take pigeon from table. For some reason, I find it easier to take it from down dog. So if you want to take pigeon from a down dog, let the hips come up. Now we're going to bring the right leg to the sky, and then we're going to inhale that leg up. Exhale, start to bring that right knee towards the right elbow. Uncurl the left toes. From here, we didn't really do a lot of back bend, so if you want a little heart opening, inhale to look up. Feel that stretch in that left psoas. Let the jaw open as you exhale. Sometimes your heart and body just needs to be up, so if this feels extra good for you, stay like this. This is your practice. But if you do need some more grounding, just allow yourself to come down. So you'll have your left knee down and left foot uncurled so that we're not, there you go. Take 5 breaths. This is one of those poses where we could feel like fight or flight. And as long as your body isn't shooting pain or stinging pain, I encourage you to stay and breathe through the discomfort. Try to unclench the jaw here. Take 3 more breaths. Take 1 more breath on this side. I'm not rushing you at all. Sometimes your body wants to stay longer, and just listen to your body if that's what it wants. But if you're ready to move to the other side, we're going to inhale to lift the heart, curl the left toes as we release the right leg to the sky for 3-legged. You can move that ankle and knee around if you would like. Bring that right foot back down, pedal out the dog, inhale left leg to the sky. Exhale, sending that left leg, knee, shin, and ankle towards the top of the mat. If you took a back bend on the other side, it might feel good to even out and feel the opposite side stretch. If you are taking a little back bend, let yourself be vulnerable by opening the jaw as you exhale. If you're ready to rest down into a restful pigeon, start to make your way down, forehead down towards the mat. 5 breaths here. Take 1 last breath on this side. Nice deep breath. Full exhale. When you inhale, start to press up, but what we're going to do is we're going to roll onto the right hips. You're going to be facing towards the fog or towards the left side of your mat. Sorry, I might be kind of backwards here, but you guys all look good. Okay, so left sole of the foot on the inner right thigh. Both, try to lift up the butt so that you can try to get both of the sit bones nice and planted down. Now we're going to inhale the arms up, look up, clasp those fingers together, exhale, turn towards the right leg, bend the knees, swoop the hands behind the right ball of the foot, and then kick into the hands. Let the heart twist towards the knee. Take 3 breaths, separate leg stretches. Inhale, bring the arms overhead as if you're making a rainbow over the head. We're just going to switch over the legs here. So right sole of the foot comes on the inner left thigh. Again, make adjustments with your sitting bones. If you have to lift up the butt, get those. Both sitting bones are rooted into the earth. You can start out by slightly bending that left knee. Inhale, arms up, turning towards that bent left knee, scooping the hands behind the ball of the foot. As you exhale, stay here. Then when you inhale, start to kick into the hand, bringing that heart center towards the left knee. Forehead might come down, maybe not today, maybe not ever. Totally okay. Just take 3 breaths. Last breath. Inhale, come out. We're going to make our way onto our backs. We're going to finish with this twist and come into Shavasana. Just spread out nice and wide like a 5-pointed star. Now bring the legs back in. We're going to squeeze the right knee towards the chest, but with the left hand, we're going to drag that leg across our body towards the left side of our yoga mat. Right arm opens, gaze towards the right, supine, spinal twist, 3 breaths. Come out of that twist, let that right leg come nice and long, move the ankle around. Grab the left knee towards the chest with that right hand, dragging that towards the opposite side, right side. Left arm opens, gaze towards the left, 3 breaths. When you're ready, come out of the twist, come into your final pose, Shavasana. Allow your body to, if you can stay for a minute, please. This Shavasana is probably the most important pose of the sequence, all the time. So please honor your rest in your body if you have the time. Otherwise, I do understand. Some people are on lunch breaks and you gotta go. But for now, close the eyes. Don't think about poses. Don't think about your to-do list. I will turn my mic off for the next minute and just allow yourself to be blessed by the universe, grounded, connected with the earth below you, peaceful and calm. Let the breath be natural. Let the eyelids be heavy. I'll let you know when it's time to move on. You can keep your eyes closed.